All right. Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny B here from Cities and Suburbs. And please enjoy the non-copyrighted space music from YouTube. Thank you very much. Just, providing some dimension to some news coverage. How you guys doing by 21? I think it'll be the next, another 100 years before we reach that date again. 5/21, 2021. Hope you guys are doing well, and I mean that in all seriousness. Welcome aboard here, and a quick video from Cities and Suburbs. I just wanted to reach out to you guys and how we doing with the new Polar Park. Seems like we're drawing fans in. We're opening up things on May 29th. That means, whoa, the pool's open, everybody dive in. But is it really? I mean, that's not exactly accurate. Each municipality and city and suburb can determine how they want to open things up. Boston and Somerville and historically over the last year have been really slow to let's just jump into the pool. And I don't blame that decision at all. I don't criticize that decision at all. Density, things we, we wish we've been striving for density, but I will say something about density. The people of India are struggling, still struggling. 300,000 people a day, or I'm sorry, 3,000 people a day. I mean, that's ridiculous. I've been looking too into a lot of research that is going to the origin of the virus. Most people don't care about the origin of the virus. I am concerned about the origin of the next virus. Okay, I will say that only because we are being suggested, there was a suggestion from the medical community in the country that we all may need a booster in September, which means that, well, so every shot we received is a reaction and not a long-term solution. Remember, these things were rushed to market, Pfizer, Moderna, J&J, and did it meet the immediate need? Okay, it's looking like it is, but now we're starting to hear, you may need a booster, you may need a booster. People I spoke with, they're not going to get a booster. Forget that. Forget that. Okay? So that just leads me to think, or worry. I'm really worried about this. There's something that we don't know with the COVID-19 virus. Where it originated from is obscure. The cure, because there's no cure, we can evade it by taking a shot and camouflage yourself, if you will. But we don't know anything right now. We're being led around like sheep, I think, Meanwhile, let's go to a little bit of the Massachusetts. 48% of Massachusetts is fully vaccinated, meaning you had 2 jabs or 1 jab from J&J, and you waited that 2-week incubation period. So 48%. Okay. Hospitalizations related to COVID fall to 303. I'll dish off on that window. And let's really look at today. This is information received by the state of Massachusetts. Mass.gov, info details, COVID, you guys can find it. You don't even need to tell you this, but maybe just reaffirm COVID deaths as of May 21st, 2021. Confirmed deaths, there were 11 new confirmed deaths reported. There have been 17,453 confirmed deaths in total due to COVID-19. All right, so I'm writing 19 right here because, okay, where are we going with this? I mean, we have to have accurate science. We have not had accurate science, I believe, you know, since this began, you know. And I will ditch off of that, but I will say just keep being vigilant. You know, the COVID virus isn't this, you know, I think, you know, you have more chances of walking down a street and being mugged than contracting coronavirus. You know, it is a big deal, but you know, again, when you give up your individual power and have the government take care of you and you're telling you to do this and to do that and stay away from this one, stay away from your loved one. I mean, history is going to judge this thing. You know, history is going to judge this virus. Where it came from, I believe it absolutely originated from China. It was not from a wet market. That's BS. It's a superbug. Coronavirus has always been around. It's one form of another, SARS. Nonetheless, I'm not digressing, but I digress. You know, let's get out of this deep manure we are in. I do want to move on and say that the Worcester Red Sox are doing great. The streaming over the internet has been terrible the last 2 days. You know, over the radio, that you know, it's just you can't hear anything unless you have a transistor radio, which I do. I mean, you know, I'm an old fogey, I guess, but most people are looking to this. This is yeah, here you go. That's a computer. And to the folks at the Worcester Red Sox, please clean up your stuff and get the Wool Sox back on the radio live, please. Anyway, let's look at the Cape Cod. We can't get seasonal workers. Most of the tourist industries on the Cape are dying. I mean, I for help. I work in Worcester. I help people find work. And more than that. That's an understatement, but employers that are in the hospitality industry really need people. And not just people they can pay. Maybe it's time to change what attracts people to the hospitality industries, the food, the hotel, hotel, restaurants and things like that. And, you know, maybe not just paying people for, you know, to go wash dishes, you know. If you're average, I would actually challenge right now anybody that is looking just to go out and wash dishes, and you're charging, you're going to pay me $13.50 an hour to wash dishes and pots and pans in the dish room. Well, that's great, you know, but there so many people still collecting unemployment. I would have some leverage right now and say, you know what, you know, yeah, I'll come in and run your dish room, and not just run it or work for you, but I'll run it. But you know what? You got to pay me $1 more an hour, and I challenge job seekers right now to challenge employers. Right? It's time to change the hospitality industry and the jobs that they offer, that it offers, rather, you know, low level, this coming in to wash dishes and this and that. And no, it's a lot more than that. Offer these positions as an opportunity to grow within your organization or your industry, your restaurant industry, whatever it is. But we have to change the perception of these jobs. The service jobs, hospitality jobs, we get that, you know, but our perception of those jobs are, you know, they're our servants. We pay them minimal, but they work their ass off. Anybody that makes minimum wage works a lot harder, okay, than a person, I believe, or the industry that owns that corporation. They work their butts off for you. So the Cape can't find, they can't find people who work in the restaurant industry. International transport has been shut down. We get that. So America is lacking workers in those industries. But you know what? Let's step up a little bit, guys. All right? Find a leg in, okay? In terms of restaurants, things like that. It's a buyer's market right now, man. It's a buyer's market. If you want a job, you have the credentials, and you're somebody persuasive, you can go into any industry right now within service or hospitality, and you should be naming your price. That's what I believe anyway, guys. So we'll pick you up on the other side. Kenny B here, signing out with another video from Citizen Suburb. Take care. May 21st, 2021. Hope you guys are well. Take care.